Music has always been a really big part of who you are. Can you tell us the role that music has played in your life?
I've been a musician and a composer from roughly the age of 14. Being predominantly self-taught, I learnt to play bass guitar, acoustic guitar, electric guitar, piano, melodica, mandolin, and tenor banjo. My biggest love, though, was singing, which I did in the genres of Irish folk and heavy metal. I've spent most of my musical life performing live in various bands. Sadly, I have lost the ability to sing and play my instruments due to motor neurone disease, or ALS, as it is also called. Despite this, most of my time these days is spent still continuing to compose and produce my music. Doing so feels more important than ever to me now.
As your voice began to change due to ALS, you started working with your speech therapist and a fantastic member of our impact team, Richard Cave, on something incredibly personal. You're singing 11 Labs voice clone. I'd like you to take us through that journey. What did it feel like to lose your singing voice, and what has it meant to you to find it again in this new way?
It was not as easy as creating my speaking voice. I had no high-quality recordings of myself singing. We had to use audio from videos on people's phones, shot in noisy pubs, and a couple of recordings of me singing in my kitchen, again recorded on my phone. Losing my ability to sing had a deeply profound and devastating effect on me. So it's become easy for me to feel a lot of regret for not having recorded myself more before it was gone. That being said, the 11 Labs voice that we've created is wonderful. 11 Labs did amazing, and it definitely sounds like me. Just kind of feels like a different version of me.
Hey, look. It appears that your friends Nick on mandolin and Harry on violin have joined us on stage. Now, Patrick's speaking voice clone has given him, yes. Patrick's 11 Labs voice clone has given him the ability to speak in his own voice again. But what you're about to hear has never been done before. This is the world premiere of Patrick's 11 Labs singing voice clone. And this is the first time that an individual with ALS has performed an original song live on stage with a personalized singing voice clone powered by 11 Labs and 11 Music. Patrick, before we listen, please introduce your band and tell us a bit about the song.
So the musicians who joined me on stage are Nick Cocking and Harry Marr, who are members of the Cayley House Band, which is the Irish folk band that I spent 11 years performing with before my early retirement. Nick and Harry have composed their own parts to accompany the song you're about to hear. The lyrics in the song have been taken and repurposed from a song I wrote many years ago called Ghost of a Man I Never Met. Lyrically, it's an introspective song with a few different, deeper meanings within it, but on the surface, it's a song dedicated to my great-grandfather who passed away before I was born. I wish I could play that song for you today, but the technology currently doesn't allow me to control the voice beyond the words it says. Nevertheless, Richard and I worked hard to create this music in 11 Labs, which is an original piece of work that we hope you will like.
I don't believe in God, but I believe in me. I believe in all the things that I and you could be. So I'll drink a few This here's to you, my heart of much regret, a somber host to the gloomy ghost of a man I never met. I don't believe in God, but I believe in me. Yeah, I believe in all the things that all of us could be. So I'll sit and dwell on that tolling bell that calls for you, my friend. All the haunting chime for the years sublime that we never got to spend. 'Cause I love to see just what you'd make of me, and all the things we could and would have been. Now through the photographs that join our path, I wish you'd lend an ear, because there's more than a few things I'd say to you, if only you could hear. Yeah, through the photographs that join our path, well, I wish that you would stare, because maybe it's then all the grief again. For a while I could forget, 'cause I love to see just what you'd make of me. All the things we could and would have been. Yeah, I love to see just what you'd make of me, and all the things we never got to be.
Harry, what does it mean to you to be able to perform with Patrick again?
It means everything. Honestly, this silence has been so painful for Patrick, and we've missed him so much. And to be able to perform with him, and it's like, even though his voice has already been prepared, it is just the same as when we were performing with him live on the stage. I feel your presence, Patrick, so strongly. It's like your passion coming through and your generous heart, or everything that you've put to make this music happen. I know it's been a really massive deal, and Richard as well has been really there with you. I'm so grateful that we can do this. I'm grateful to 11 Labs as well. It's massive. It's really massive. Thank you.
For once, I'm lost for words, which anyone knows me is very unusual. It's just remarkable. Me and Paddy were on stage for over 10 years together, and it's been 2 years since, it's been 2 years since we last played together, and it's just remarkable. Thank you to Richard, thank you to 11 Labs, thank you to everybody and the amazing work, and let's try and get this out there for more people, yeah?
Patrick, do you have any closing thoughts you'd like to leave the audience with?
The technology that you create changes lives. And when implemented with compassion, it can provide hope, support, and meaning to people in ways you can't fully appreciate without having lived it yourself. If I had a wish for 11 Labs, it would be to keep developing the technology so I can have even more control as a singer and composer. This is amazing technology, so let's keep developing it to be even more incredible. For now, though, I want to say to everyone here and everyone involved in 11 Labs, from the bottom of my heart, thank you.
Well, thank you, Patrick, for sharing your voice with us. And thank you.